Oh, hello everyone. My overlay is fucked. There we go. Now we're good. How's everyone doing? Welcome back to another E3 Super Show. Today, we have a pretty stacked card, so we're just gonna jump straight into it. We're doing Square Enix right now, followed by Ubisoft and the PC Gaming Show, and then Sony, all in one block. It's gonna be great. But we have Mr. AP Gaming Real and we have Mr. Zippy Zippo with us today. Gentlemen,
hello.
Welcome to Square Enix. Let's talk about some stuff that I've got written here as basically stuff that is pretty much guaranteed to show up.
I got stuff too.
Yeah. So we have Square Enix, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. We have Kingdom Hearts 3, Octopath Traveler, Dragon Quest Builders 2, the Avengers Project, which is like their Marvel tie-in thing. We have the Life is Strange game.
Oh, the one that they're giving out for free?
Good.
Yep.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
We
I'm
have
super excited.
Dragon Quest 2 and potentially a Final Fantasy 7 remake. So that's what I've got in here. So
No, that
They've
Final
been
Fantasy
talking
remake's been in things for
Yeah.
a while. There's
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
way they're okay. So that has to show up because they just announced the new name like 2 or 3 days ago.
Oh, they
of what
did?
The project's going to be
Okay.
called.
Yeah.
But,
after the fans saw what they could do with Crisis Core, people were demanding Final Fantasy 7 remake.
All right.
Arthur, what did you have though?
I got. They're going to release their next wave of post Final Fantasy 15 content.
Okay, the MMO. Yeah.
They're gonna. No, not the MMO.
14 is the MMO.
14's the MMO. 15's the Bro Road Trip.
Yep.
Oh, the one with the fishing. Sweet. I need to play that. I need to find.
Yeah, road
they're-
trip with a cup of
They're gonna
noodles.
keep milking that for 2 or 3 more years.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna show, I think, this is my prediction, a 30-second mixed cinematic and gameplay shot of the Final Fantasy VII re-release, just as a teaser. They're gonna play some classic ass music, and everybody in the crowd's gonna be like, "Oh my god, it's Final Fantasy VII!" They're gonna do something with Nier. There's gonna probably be a new Dragon Quest. There's gonna be an announcement of another Final Fantasy re-release in 4K HD. They're gonna hit on Kingdom Hearts 3 really, really hard today.
You reckon they're gonna launch with that? That's gonna be like, hey, we're Square Enix.
No.
Here's Kingdom's Hearts.
Nope.
I think that's going to be last.
No, it's going to be in the middle. It's going to be what they're building their hype towards. They're going to quickly cover Tomb Raider, Life is Strange, and Just Cause 4. They're going to announce Bravely Default 3.
Oh yeah, Bravely Default. Yeah. Yeah. That's gonna be a Switch title.
Whether or not Hitman shows up today, no
No.
idea.
That's not a Square Enix product anymore. That's Warner Brothers.
It's not. Oh, well then, mobile support for Mobius Final Fantasy. They're going to remind everyone it exists and you can spend money on it. They could announce a new Deus Ex, and they also trademarked a new IP a couple months ago.
Oh,
So we might see something completely new.
interesting. Thief. What do you reckon?
No.
No.
Not popular.
No, not anymore. Not as it should be. Like if they did the last Thief game like to the Thief franchise justice, I could see them doing another one, but nobody who was a Thief fan liked the last Thief.
I mean, the genre's saturated.
Yeah. I know people who just came into the franchise and they're like, I liked Thief. It was a pretty nice game. Right, reminded me of Dishonored. And then it's like, okay, want to go back and play the other Thieves? Because that has more story and, it's super rich. Nah, it's good.
What's this new front mission that I'm seeing right here on the Twitch?
That's a possible thing that they could be announcing.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Front Mission it's like dead. Have you never played Front Mission?
I don't even know what it is.
Imagine Fire Emblem for Mecha.
You had me at Fire Emblem, dude.
It's Fire Emblem for Mecha, and there's no butt touching.
Oh.
They call it Thief 2, but there's already a Thief 2. Oh man.
Yeah,
gonna be
well,
so
I mean,
confusing.
like the modern Thief, dude. Like,
Yeah.
They're not ready to announce Final Fantasy 16.
No.
Not
They
after
still-
just releasing 15. They're going to announce
yeah.
another 13 remake before they announce 16.
They might talk about how they want to do the multiplayer for Final Fantasy 15.
I mean, it's possible, but like they're going to keep 15 alive forever, Endeavor.
Well, yeah, no, and that's how they're gonna do. They're gonna be like, hey, do you like Final Fantasy 15? Yeah, co-op mode. Well, it's not really co-op mode. It's more like Monster Hunter, Final Fantasy.
Really, this conference is only going to be an hour and a half long.
I mean, that's pretty long.
I mean, the other ones were like 2 hours or more.
Well, I mean, not really. Like the total runtime of my stream was like 2 hours for Bethesda, and that was with a pre-show and a post-show. So, hour and a half is about right. That's about the length of all of them so far. So, are you guys interested in seeing Octopath Traveler at all? That's like a new Switch thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, look, they need the. Well, I came into E3 saying, I will buy a Switch if the following things happen.
Yep.
Octopath Traveler is good.
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon Let's Go gets a presentation and is good.
Okay.
And that's it.
What are you? I mean, let's not talk about Nintendo right now because obviously
I know.
it's like
We'll talk about it tomorrow. Same time, same place.
same time, same place. Absolutely.
Relatively same time, like an hour earlier.
Yeah.
But yeah, Octopath Traveler looks like it's going to kick ass. It's very much in the vein of Elder Square Enix releases. It's got a very good soundtrack, which is usually a pretty good indicator that a Square Enix game is going to kick ass. The sucky Square Enix games, like 13, had a terrible soundtrack. Final Fantasy IX, awful soundtrack.
But Final Fantasy 9 was an enjoyable
Nope,
game.
I
enjoyed it.
Nope, you're crossing a line.
So what
I
was,
mean, I enjoyed
7,
all
8,
Final
10,
Fantasy.
these are good.
3, 7, 8, 10, not 13. Fuck 13, not Final Hallway
not 13.
13. Final Fantasy 11 and 14 were really good.
I mean, that's really tough to say. 11 was complicated, man. 11 was fucking complicated. Losing experience when you died and having to form 6-man parties of people that probably couldn't speak English and stay together for 4 hours in order to get one
this is
level up.
this is the MMO with
This
like
is the
their
first
first
MMO.
MMO.
That
this
they
is the
made.
one
It
with the
was-
weird orb job things, right?
No.
But summoners in that game
Yeah, we're ridiculously
We're-
overpowered.
were ridiculously overpowered and so beautiful to watch. Summoners in Final Fantasy 14, they summon gummy bears, gummy bear versions.
Fuck you. Final Fantasy 14 summoners are great, and I'll tell you why, my friend. I will school you on your game of choice, and here it is.
All right.
Final Fantasy 14 Summoner Scholar is the only job where you get both jobs at the same time.
No,
which
yeah.
means you can be a lady on the streets and a freak in the sheets. You could go around solo DPSing people. You have your pet to take all of the damage for you. And then when it's time to group up, you switch into being a healer, and then boom, you get a party instantly on the invite list. It's no big deal. Summoner is the best. Scholar, equally the best. White Mage is for losers.
Astrologian beats out.
Whoa, really? You want to play
Scholar.
a fucking card game in the middle of your MMO?
Yeah,
Okay.
I would like to play a card. I mean, there is triple triad.
All
Let's
right,
talk about
all right,
that.
nerds. All right, nerds, calm down. Let's talk about Life is Strange for a quick minute here before we get into this. Did you guys play that at all?
Never
I played
it.
Life is Strange 1. I mean, like,
Isn't it?
very hard to play Life is Strange 1 because I got the copy or some kind of copy from Steam that had this weird fucking audio glitch where it would pop and crackle after like playing 2 hours of the fucking game. So it was like, but other than that, I really enjoyed the game. I was more frustrated that I couldn't enjoy it without problems.
Yeah, so the thing that kind of bugged me was, so Don't Nod Entertainment, they made Life is Strange 1, they made that Life is Strange 2 prequel thing, which, you know, who fucking cares? That's like before she got her superpowers, which is like, why make a game about it?
It was about a different girl.
Oh,
It was about the girl that she was searching for in the first game.
who cares? I don't care that much about it. But then they made Vampire, which just released.
I want to play Vampire. I think it looks cool.
Yeah, it just looks cool. Like there's some problems with it for sure. Like they tried to make Dark Souls with vampires and it wasn't amazing. Like You can't, yeah, you can't make a Dark Souls game like that. But do you think there's any like weird surprises that we're going to see like based on that? Because you know,
New IP.
you reckon we're going to see something like that?
Oh yeah.
I mean, they got this new one where it's this kid who thinks he's a superhero.
Oh yeah, but they already showed that. Like they already.
Yeah, no, I know. They showed that. I think. What,
And I
yesterday?
don't imagine they're going to do a deep dive on a free release. Like I don't imagine they would. They might have another trailer for it, or they might just mention it again. I don't know, but I think Arthur's right in that it's going to be Kingdom Hearts 3 pretty much all the way.
Mm-hmm. No, we've been waiting 12 years for this.
I could wait another 4 years and it still wouldn't bother me if it didn't come out or not. Like, but that's just me, you know. That like I literally have
No, the internet's melting down over Aqua. They're literally like, "Oh my God, she's been Xeon hoarded," and I'm like, "Who the fuck is Aqua? Do I need to like play the 13 other? Was she in 2? And I just don't remember.
She was in Birth by Sleep.
In a decade? Okay, great. I never played that.
I will play Kingdom Hearts when Mickey Mouse is like, "I'm gonna fuck you up, bitch," when he says that.
That's him in every fucking.
Yeah, that's him in
Kingdom
the first one. He was only in the first one for about 10 seconds. He showed up and he was like, "I'm the heart of the darkness."
But he's gonna fuck you up.
I want him to literally say those words, and then I will buy a Kingdom Hearts product.
They'll never do it. Well, I mean, wait, hold up. Deadpool is Marvel. Marvel is owned by Disney. Deadpool says fuck.
No.
Therefore,
well, they do
Half-Life 3
they're
confirmed.
not fucking morons. There's no way they're gonna include profanity in a Kingdom Hearts game.
No, they're not.
It's a Disney. It's Disney.
Wait.
They literally had Sephiroth being like, "It's me. It's Sephiroth. I'm not going to threaten to kill you because that would be too extreme. Instead, I'm going to stand menacingly."
Wait.
I can't sell
Final
a figurine
Fantasy
if I'm a bad
is
guy.
in Kingdom Hearts. Final Fantasy 7 Advent Children, they say bitch. They say son of a bitch. That little kid says son of a bitch. Therefore, son of a bitch will be in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Well, I don't know.
Half-Life 3 confirmed.
Honestly, like Square Enix for me is the only one on this list that I have no vested interest in at all.
I felt that way about Microsoft and EA.
Yeah.
I was watching you guys on the EA one, and I was not really hyped about anything EA had.
I don't know. Cyberpunk was pretty fucking. Oh, EA. Sorry, yeah, EA.
Yeah.
EA was also a bit of a letdown, but like I want
When they
to
start
play.
telling you how to feel, it was kind of like, why don't you just show me something?
Well, the difference is there is like I want to play Battlefield. I want to play Anthem. I want to play all those games. There's nothing on this list that I really want to play outside of maybe Octopath Traveler. But even then, like
15. You'll want to play 15, Dave.
I mean, I want to play the fishing game, but I don't want to buy a $60 title just to do that.
But the fishing game is amazing.
I know it is. I know. I've seen that
it's
VR
sponsored
trailer,
by
man.
Cup of Noodles.
Yo, man, like I want to
Look,
like
that Cup of Noodles subquest was surprisingly good.
That was.
What do you like to put in your cup of noodles? Beef, chicken, shrimp, or plain? This cup of noodles sure is delicious, Prince Noctis.
I like to mix
That's
mine.
it. I've come up with a new recipe. And then you can cook cup of noodles anytime you're in your campsite after that quest.
Wow.
So bad.
And when you go, like, I'll vet, if I have people coming over, I'll go to the dollar store and grab some snacks. You can get like snacks en masse at the dollar store. But my favorite thing is walking down the snack aisle, looking over at Cup of Noodles and say, you could get a free key for Final Fantasy something or other. And there's like Cloud right there. And it's like, he hasn't been relevant since his game.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, he's always relevant. He's spiky-haired
He is
emo
always.
bitch.
I mean, he's Final Fantasy Tactics is what carried that guy into all the other games. They were like, look, Cloud's really popular. What if we threw him in Tactics?
You know what?
Then they were like, look, he was really popular in Tactics. What if we just put him in like everything, I guess?
You know,
All right,
Dissidia?
so it's just starting, fellas. So let's,
okay.
Let's jump over then, yeah. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? It's that one. There we go. Sweet.
We will become.
My God, they got him to do the voiceover?
Yeah, they got Goliath to do the voiceover.
Welcome to the Square
You mean
Enix
Keith
E3
David?
Showcase 2018.
I mean, he's a voice actor. That's what he does.
It's Admiral Anderson.
皆さんこんにちは。
It's also Arbiter.
スクエアエニックスの松田です。スクエアエニックス E3 ショーケース
I wish our faces weren't covering half the text here, but that's okay.
On top of our exciting lineup, we'll also be sharing some of our latest news. So please stay tuned until the very end. Okay, here we go. Let's enjoy together.
I mean, you're completely off the mark for my video, but that's okay. Sure.
Oh, okay.
You,
Is this Tomb Raider?
There is a moment in everyone's life when we must make a choice.
Legend of the
Let
Hidden
the
Temple?
world shape our destiny,
No, it's Tomb Raider.
or fight to become who we're meant to
Kind
be.
of surprised they let off a Tomb Raider.
I mean, it's
They just wanted to show how dirty they can get Lara Croft. Just literally sunk into the mud with just her hair sticking out.
I mean, those dress effects, man. You gotta pay for them. You gotta work for them.
I'm vaguely British, if you remember, not American.
You know,
Oh, this
I
is by
actually,
Eidos.
I'm pretty sure they changed the actress in this because she got nude way too much in other TV shows. Like, I'm pretty sure that's the reason why they changed her. That's the Crystal Dynamics joint? Okay.
Lara Croft is like the best explorer ever. She cross classes in so many different classes. Pilot, tomb raiding.
Yeah, but that's Indiana.
Climbing.
It's Indiana Jones, man.
No fucking way! Don't know we had to! Are you out of your fucking
Yeah, I'm not jumping out of this plane. Bye.
Look, if this guy can say fuck, fucking Mickey Mouse
Mickey Mouse can say
fuck.
fuck. Exactly, that's
No,
what I'm
Not
saying.
gonna happen. You guys are so wrong. Square Enix and Disney are not the same thing.
Somebody's gonna make a mod specifically. They're gonna find a way to make a mod for Kingdom Hearts 3 where
Why would you?
Mickey
Why
says
would you
fuck.
buckle in to this point? I don't know if that's gonna save you at all.
there's no roll cage on it.
Hi, my name is Daniel Chaibson, game director at Eidos Montreal. You've just seen the beginning of Shadow the Tomb Raider, which will
Oh,
deliver
okay.
Why would you be
on Lara
proud of
Croft's
that beard?
defining moment as she races to stop a Maya
Listen, motherfucker.
apocalypse. Lara will have to confront a brutal jungle.
As someone with a very
environment
similar
in order
beard,
to survive.
you don't
Even
have to
though
take
she's
pride
more
in it. You just have
confident
to hope
and
that
more
one day it'll grow in,
capable, she will
okay?
still be
It gets
outgunned
thicker.
and outnumbered
Okay.
by 20.
You
She
can
will
have
to
my
use
beard.
Everything she'll learn from the jungle.
My-
and use
mine
it
comes in
order
super
to
thick.
survive. We call this
So this is
becoming
Tomb
one
Raider
with the jungle.
2012.
Let's take a look
As in
what this
2012
means
Maya and
for
Apocalypse.
It's Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Yeah.
You guys come through here?
Is this a multiplayer? No, it's not. So they basically
were
they
you
were
worried
saying
that they were doing the fake gamer overlay coverage right there?
maybe. I love the fake game and stuff. But what they said about this game was,
He just why is he shooting his own guys?
I don't know. That's super weird.
Oh, she shot him with a poison arrow that made him go insane.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. So one of the things they mentioned about this game is in the previous ones, you, when you broke stealth, you couldn't go back into stealth. It was like, you know, you couldn't Sam Fisher your way out of it.
Yeah, it was logical.
Yeah. And this one here, apparently you can like go back into the canopy and people are just like, well, fuck it, I don't know. Like,
Maybe it was just the wind.
Metal Gear.
oh yeah, I love jungle whiskey.
I got it.
Damn,
Why-
I would
why are
not
you
jump
standing
to...
in the light.
Oh, AP was right. Like
Yeah.
up
she's
in
gonna
the
get real
up in the
dirty.
shoulder mud.
Yeah,
How do I patch these together?
Like
Why would you
she didn't
muddy
even have to
up?
fall.
it's Tomb Raider. They're hashtag repping for dirty girls. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, notice how that rope isn't dirty at all. Now she like guts this guy, puts his blood on her. It's just...
I like how she's hiding there, though. That's pretty good. But
Homer Simpson's
this
her way
shit.
out of it.
I mean, we've been doing this since Metal Gear Solid, right? Like,
Yeah.
this is not revolutionary gameplay.
No, it's
Get
not.
more light in here.
Kappa team still has eyes on Jonah Maeda.
See, the problem I have with stealth games is that they're always too meticulous for me.
Sure. Gives me something to do.
At a certain point in the game, I just say fuck it and don't do it
And you run
anymore.
right through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Easy's access code.
The only game that I've had
01
where
03
stealth was a
53 Mike. Hey,
good thing.
Heading over there now.
Mark of the Ninja.
Dishonored, because stealth or violence can really affect the outcome of the game.
Yeah, but you can be noisy and not kill
Place is
people.
empty. Body here. Looks recent. Guards up.
Yeah, I
I'll
mean,
find out what's going on.
Is that an arrow sticking out of Bob?
You, take point. Lead the way. Maybe there.
so combo takedown.
This
Who's
is
able to take
fucking.
down
This
two
is
people?
literally just fuck right now. Like,
Yeah, this is just Far Cry.
This is literally just fuck right now.
I mean, there's only so
I'll
many
give it
ways
to-
you can do stealth.
I'll give it to them. Is this the first Far Cry that's had a female lead?
Oh no, you could be a female in Far Cry 5.
Is that true?
Yeah, you could. Yeah. I played a
Oh,
female.
that's right. You actually could pick your gender in that.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. You got me there.
I love how she was able to walk across that tree in like the pouring rain and not
Covered in blood.
slip off.
I
yeah,
mean, sorry, mud.
And not with their hands out, you know, to help balance.
That would.
wait, did she just rub more shit on her?
Yeah, why not? Tell you, man, they're trying to go
We
for
hope
this
that you like
dirtiness.
what you've just seen. There's so much depth
That
to the
looks
combat
like
that we cannot
a
wait to show
boy
you.
now.
How long before
New
Laura
traversal
Croft does another
techniques,
Playboy
grappling,
cover, but like
wall
covered in
running,
dirt
we
instead?
even have a full 360-degree underwater swimming, which
I'm pretty
means
sure somebody on the
full
internet has already
underwater
done it.
exploration and
Is it
survival.
Maybelline? What's the thing?
We have
I never
also
remember this one.
of the
Tress
biggest
effect,
hub we've
right?
ever created.
The hair
Any
physics?
Tomb Raider game.
No,
we have
the-
tombs.
Featuring a heady
If there's
scene.
no tombs in
Of
my
course,
Tomb
we
Raider
have
game, I
tombs.
don't want to
We
play
have
it.
more of them, and they're deadlier than ever before. But for now, we're gonna leave you with a video that will give you a taste of what to expect out of Shadow the Tomb Raider, and how
When she
Lara
becomes the
Croft
Tomb Raider,
becomes
she's destined to be. Does she get pointy boobs?
I mean, she'll use a lot more guns.
She'll just straight up murder endangered species when she becomes a real Tomb Raider. Like, she becomes the. She just doesn't give a fuck after a while, right? Like,
Dirt everywhere.
To become the true Tomb Raider, you have to go low poly.
I'm not sure I enjoy the bombastic Tomb Raiders, you know. Like, I don't. Like, as a gamer, I've moved away from like set piece games like pretty heavily. You know, like they're definitely not the thing that I enjoy the most about gaming these days. So.
The road ahead is
Is this
uncertain
Dissidia?
and fraught with danger.
Could
Yo,
be.
Dissidia?
We
Really?
stand together. For we are the warriors of light.
I mean,
Stormblood.
How far ahead are you,
Stormblood.
man?
Oh, okay, yeah.
You're super far ahead of me, I think. I'm
Are
just
they
gonna-
adding? Oh, they're adding more. Holy shit! Whoop. Wait, was that a gunblade?
Yes.
Are they adding gunblade?
No, the Empire's always had them.
Well, yeah, I know, but are we actually going to be able to play with like a gunblade
Probably
class?
not. If they did, they would just give it to the next.
Oh no! Wait, there it is. There's a new Soulstone.
I have no idea what's happening right now.
Don't worry, it's an MMO.
Oh, okay.
Only MMO people.
Without our knowledge and expertise,
Alright, those things
our
look
new
dumb as
friends
fuck.
will be hard pressed to contend with a
They're
foe
like
for whom death is
chickens
but a
that are
minor
also
inconvenience.
snowballs. Samurai versus knight. Who's going to win in this Japanese game?
I mean, Samurai is a pretty OP melee DPS right now.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you with the sound of being somewhere.
Under the Moonlight, patch 4.3. I am super excited now.
I don't care at all, unfortunately. I do like that guy though. He was pretty good.
Whatever fucking stencil oil painting thing they have for making their art is dope. I enjoy looking
Yeah,
at
they've
that.
been doing that since Tactics, and it's real good.
Yeah, I like the look of it.
Yep.
The Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter World crossover. They've done this before with Yokai Watch and all that other shit. Interesting.
Wait, are we going to be able to play Monster Hunter in
No,
Final
they're gonna
Fantasy?
do Monster Hunter themed quest and equipment probably.
Yeah.
That I'd be.
Monster Hunter
fucking
World has a
down
lot of
with
that shit, so.
Yep. Summer 20.
That's a lot of gear,
1
though.
month away.
Normally they just give you like a Ryu fucking skin or some shit, and that's it, but no, they did a lot there. That's like, what's that, like,
All right. I'm
It's
excited
like
for the new
7
class.
whole
I don't-
different fucking outfits plus a cat one.
Yeah,
If
but
the
it's
next-
one outfit for each class, buddy. Don't worry about it. All right, this is that new superhero Life is Strange.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a good opportunity to refresh my thing because you guys are a little bit ahead of me, I think. So
I would do it now.
Yeah, do it now.
We saw this shit yesterday. It's just a slightly different Life is Strange trailer.
all right, there we go. We're good now.
I will say I do like the animation and the art style of Life is Strange.
Ready for battle.
I don't know. They make people look like it's the uncanny valley for me. Like
Hi everyone, my name is Michel Cor.
And my name is Raoul Barbet. We are the two creative directors of Life is Strange at Dontnod Entertainment.
As you may know, we have just
so, these are
revealed
different
the
guys
awesome
from the
adventures of
Vampire
Captain
crew.
Spirit.
Then
It's a brand new story in the Life is
I'm,
Strange.
I'm glad they're big enough to make multiple games
This
at
full
once now.
experience
Like
will be
that's
available
good to me.
download for free on the 26th of
Life is Strange, I think, is a nice. It's a fun series. I wouldn't.
Fun, dude. They deal with like fucking teenage rape.
To the many stories we want to tell in this expanded
I don't know how that's fucking
I mean-
fun at all.
Life is Strange 2, but it will be your first step.
It's a nice. It's a family game.
You could say charming. You can say like
It's a charming. It has a certain charm. That's what the word I was going for.
you could say like, you know, it's the type of family sitcom where you learn a lesson at the end of it. It just happens to be a little rapey. That's all.
Small Wonders. The episode where they were smoking and like the last line of the show is, remember Tommy who gave me chewing tobacco? He has a sore in the top of his mouth and it's cancer. And it's like, oh, and then it freeze frames. And that's the end of the episode.
So I think it gave me the strangest look just then. But did you ever play that game?
No.
It was hella creepy, dude. Like the amount of shit that happens in that game. Just like, yeah,
I'll have to play it at some point.
yeah, it gets real weird.
Captain Spirit, 100% free, June 26th.
We get it. It's a free game. Fucking hell. What's this? Tactics?
Oh,
Quest.
Dragon Quest.
This is Dragon Quest. Is this Builder? Or is this the new Dragon Quest?
This is Dragon Quest Battle Royale.
Oh, I'd play that.
Stop that. I don't think it's Builder.
Horde mode with
It's the whole new
slimes?
Dragon Quest.
It seems that grief and tragedy have followed you since birth.
There was a Dragon Quest that I played, and then all of a sudden it became so unapproachable to play it.
Has stalked you to the corners of the earth.
That was, I think, what, Dragon Quest
I mean,
3 for
Dragon
me?
Quest has been a
You've
traditionally
brushed with
Japanese
death a
game.
1,000 times.
I don't mean unapproachable as in like hard to play. I mean like hard to actually get a hold of whatever device was necessary to play
It is
it.
your fate to save this
Oh,
world.
Like I'm pretty sure it went straight to like 3DS and never came off of it anymore. Or it was like a Wii U exclusive or some shit, you know? Like
Let the light shine on the world again.
I'm not a big Dragon Ball Z fan kind of deal, but I always enjoyed the art in Dragon's Quest.
I mean it's the same guy, right? So like
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like Dragon Ball Z I could never really get into, but Dragon's Quest I was like, it fits. I like it.
And the only power that matters is that of the darkness.
Square Enix game involving darkness and light metaphors? I'm super shocked.
Destiny beckons.
You know what's kind of funny? Like you're looking at all these trailers, right? These games probably are like 80 to 100 hours minimum. And there's like we've seen like 4 of them already. Like, that sort of shit like astounds me a little bit.
Dragon Quest Breath of the Wild? Is that what I'm feeling like it is?
No, that's turn-based combat, dude.
It's a full Dragon Quest.
Fucking Dragon Balls, goddamn.
Square Enix game involving crystals? I'm super shocked.
Alright, Shenron, come on out. Let's get our wish going.
They're heading to Valhalla along the Rainbow Bridge Bifrost.
Or are they
It's the
getting
new
ready
Marvel
to do the Rainbow
crossover.
Road?
Square Enix.
that
Dragon
6?
Quest 11.
It's not 11, is it?
Bold
Yeah.
luminary,
XI?
we swear to
Yeah.
protect you.
These 5.
None shall defeat you.
Just revived Krillin already.
We're all in this together.
Show us what you've got.
The Builder game actually seemed pretty interesting to me, but the first one seemed a little lackluster. Did they remove the boob rubbing mini game that was in this?
Yeah, they remove it for all the English releases.
God damn. Like, there's a mini game which is literally they get 2
Listen,
slimes
Dave,
and they apply it to
you need to
girls'
go
boob
play
and they
Fire
rub it
Emblem, all the Japanese releases, so that you can do the boob rubbing mini game.
Yeah, I read about that. I was like, what? It's literally 2 slimes and they just imply it's boobs. Like, they don't... Yeah.
It's okay to like boobs, Dave.
I love boobs, Arthur.
I figured something like that.
But I'm
okay,
still...
so I don't know what this is.
This is... Builder, probably.
Nope.
Helios?
Helios.
This might be a new IP.
Oh shit, dude. No, or this might be Octopath, maybe? Or, no, this might be, what's the one you mentioned? The DS RPG?
Oh, Bravely Default? That's not this.
World War.
Oh no, this could be Octopath.
Divine Punishment.
Got a pretty good
Birth of the
soundtrack
Goddess.
so far.
Yeah, no, it does. It's Dark Souls 4.
I'd play, I don't know, Dark Souls 4 Square Enix game?
I'm waiting for it to say, you know, Age of Embers or whatever.
It did say Age of Embers at one second. Oh, there's...
There's the fire. The Awakening. Oh.
Is this their, like, Dark Souls-like game? You control giant stone mechs, soldier knights.
Xenosaga 3.
Don't say that. Oof. It's got GUI.
Yep.
Babylon's Fall.
Babylon's Fall.
Okay.
I'd play that. It looks fun.
It looks interesting. I think they went through the
Platinum, huh?
The real too fast, right? Like you could barely read what was on the screen.
Yeah, that's why I was like, it looks like Dark Souls.
It's a Platinum game though, so same people that made Neo, which is interesting. 2019, PS4 and Steam. Wow. Okay.
Well, I know what I'm pre-ordering.
This is Neo, yeah.
Near Automata.
Yep.
They're gonna talk more about their fucking underpants DLC. It's kind of interesting. They only sold 3 million copies on the PC. I wonder if they're gonna do any better on the Xbox.
Well, they had a floating sword on her back, so.
You never played Neo?
I've seen other people play it.
You should play it, dude. It's only about like 12 hours long. It's really good.
I did notice that it likes to switch between third person to side scrolling a lot, which I think is pretty fun.
It does a lot more than that. Like, I'm not going to say anything about it. Just go play
No,
it.
but like that was the one thing that I noticed I really enjoyed.
Is this Octopath?
Along the way,
this might be Bravely Default. It's got like a couple people in there.
one to remember.
Put my money on Octopath. It's almost certainly Octopath.
Oh no, Switch. Yeah.
Yep, that's definitely Octopath. That's the soundtrack, and that's what's her name?
Well, you just
The
said
one who
8, so
always-
Octo.
Scholar,
Yeah.
merchant, warrior,
Dancer.
apothecary.
Instead of telling people to go fuck themselves, she says go pleasure yourself.
Step into
Really?
their shoes.
Yep.
And explore the realm of austerity.
This is Final Fantasy Paper Mario.
See, this game looks really good to me. Like, I just don't know.
Traveler.
Wow.
All they needed to do
What?
for this trailer was to not
July
fuck up,
13th?
and I would buy it. And I'm gonna.
July
I'm
13th,
almost
huh?
certainly gonna buy it.
Well, I might get it. It looks fun.
All they need to do is not fuck up Pokemon Let's Go tomorrow, and I'm buying a Switch.
I bought a Switch specifically for this, by the way. Like, wait, Just Cause 4 is here? Oh, I guess it is a Square Enix joint. What am I thinking?
Yeah, Square Enix- I told you during the pre-roll they were gonna. There's no way they couldn't put it on here, man.
Oh god.
They're not exactly big on action games at Square Enix, so they need something to work
Welcome to Just Cause 4 and the return of Rico
Isn't it like
Rodriguez, a rogue agent on a mission that'll
Square
challenge
Enix Montreal
everything
does all the
everyone
action games, and like Square Enix
Rico
Japan
has
does
arrived in the
all like
fictional South American country
JRPGs.
of Solis, the largest
They have
and
their
most
own specialties.
breathtaking
I don't know
world
that it's that
we've
set,
ever
but
created. Every
Like when they
journey into
picked up
Solis will
Eidos, I think that was like
uncover history,
their
secrets,
best
and
move.
Never before has a Just Cause game offered greater
Man,
variety,
I don't know.
rich
Just
in
Cause
all
3
forms
was
of
kind
life.
of fucking
At first
garbage
glance,
too. So
Solis is a beautiful location, but scratch the surface.
they didn't really do
you
anything. They
uncover
just made a
oppression,
sandbox, right?
fear, and
Just Cause
violence,
2 was like
all enforced
proper
by
story
Gabrielle,
plot
the leader
driven,
of the
whatever.
private militia
Just happened to
organization,
have a
Black
sandbox
Hand.
there. Just Cause 3 was just like,
destruction
go
and physics
build up the
simulations
chaos
to a
meter
whole new
by
level
blowing up
with the
buildings, and you're just like,
introduction
that's
of
boring.
extreme
What the
weather.
fuck?
Experience towering tornadoes that can tear
By the way, they
trees
really like
and
showing off
level
this fucking
bridges to
tornado. Like,
stakes. Awesome forked lightning.
Look at this tornado physics that we've created.
look, you guys are laughing at the tornado physics, but the way it ripped apart the Boeing 747 was actually pretty accurate to how
challenge
Boeings
to
get ripped
Rico,
apart.
as well as creating fun opportunities.
I'm not
in
laughing at
creative
it.
sandbox
I just
gameplay.
think it would be funny to drive right into it.
are they adding multiplayer? Are they learning from their fucking mistakes and adding multiplayer
It's
already?
an open world
Bulldozers,
multiplayer.
car
Drop in,
transporters,
drop out
planes,
anytime
and
with your
even
friends.
wrecking balls are all fun in our world.
When you log in, you create a tornado that you can fly
There's no
into
way they're gonna do multiplayer.
towards your friend.
Well, no,
on.
I'm pretty sure they hired the guy that made the mod for the multiplayer
Really?
stuff.
You
So.
think
Has been
so?
overhauled to make it more
I'm pretty
intuitive
sure.
for newcomers, while
'Cause,
offering
I
greater
mean,
depth for a more experienced player.
that
The
mod was
grapple now
buggy as
has
fuck.
more tethers
Yeah,
than
but
ever
they
before.
literally
Ability
built
to
multiplayer in an
deploy
engine that didn't
booster
support it
rockets,
before.
all new
So.
airlifters, making the grapple an incredibly powerful and creative tool.
This is basically Gmod at this point now.
Meanwhile,
Like,
a new story glues together our free-form, go-anywhere, do-anything gameplay that Just Cause is so famous for, and the stakes for Rico have never been higher.
It's GTA 5, but with comedy.
Combat in Just Cause 4 is better
Their
than
chat's blowing up
Enemies
with
now
resident
present a
sleepers that
far
there's
more
no
intelligent
multiplayer.
threat to Rico. Each archetype comes with unique abilities, with AI designed to keep the player on their toes. Solis is a deeply advanced systemic world. Everything you've seen, from the incredible physicalized destruction to unparalleled draw distance, is powered by
I don't
the
want
brand-new
empty spaces
best-in-class
filled with nothing
open-world
game.
Apex
Like,
engine.
that is
Yeah.
not something that I want. Because then you fall into the territory that Ghost Recon did, where it's just like, it's our biggest world ever with nothing in it. And it's like, okay.
Spent 8 hours driving to the other side of the map.
Yep.
Welcome to Just Cause 4.
If you have a big map with nothing in it, nobody will want to leave anywhere. It's like, I just got here, I'm not leaving because there's nothing to do.
What is this? Mirror's Edge?
Edge?
Yes. It sounds like it. What is this?
Oh fuck, I buffered.
This is definitely probably Mirror's Edge. We don't need another Mirror's Edge game. They fucked up the last one. What the fuck is this?
It's their next movie.
Open world trade carding game. Card trading game.
It's Vampire the Masquerade.
No. Deaf protagonist.
I wonder if this is like a movie or like direct-to-video announcement.
Or maybe this is actually the graphics of the game.
What was that one game?
They
Quantum
flipped
whatever?
over. Yeah, they flipped over in the middle of it. They opened with live action, but then they moved.
Oh wow, it is a deaf protagonist. Okay. The Quiet Man.
Oh, it's cool.
Here's your sandwich, bitch. No idea what that
I'm surprised
is.
to see 2 new products. Yeah, okay, here's Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yep.
Alright, I'll see you guys in about 35 minutes, yeah?
Go fuck yourself. It's not
There is an
bad.
answer. And for every door,
I'm Keith David. I was
All
the
they
president
need
of
is
the United
Hercules
States.
and Orin, right? That's
Yo.
a full Kingdom Hearts game cast right there.
If we get Orin, I'm so down.
I mean, Orin was in 2.
Yeah, I mean Orin wasn't 2, but I
No, this is
replayed the
footage
game
of
several
yesterday.
times just to play with Orin. Oh God, no! Why? Oh, I guess it is one of their like top selling.
No, they announced
movies.
this yesterday, but
Yeah, this is the same footage.
Walking, talking
Exactly the same.
snowman. You really are alive.
I said this yesterday and I'll say it again. They need to make Elsa dateable.
Never met him. Don't know anyone blue, green, or exotic.
Like, I want to give
I think
Elsa.
I
Elsa
think
blue balls.
Disney like announced that she was lesbian.
Oh
It's
come on!
amazing. You can control ice.
I love it. I love that. Like when they're like Dumbledore's gay, but it's like, yeah, but you're never gonna fucking show him being gay, so don't just fucking say that shit.
I
Like,
had a huge argument with someone about that in college.
yeah.
They were like, Dumbledore's gay, and I was like, yeah, but it doesn't matter. And they're like, what, you're saying gay people don't matter? And I'm like, no, because she announced it after the book series is over, buddy.
Yeah. Well, now they got that
You
young.
put it in a fan fiction maybe.
No, they got that. They got like a young, like Dumbledore movie or whatever coming out soon, and
Yeah.
someone asked her, "It's like, yo, are you gonna show him, like, you gonna, you know, make good on this relationship status or whatever, his sexuality?" And she blocked him from Twitter, and I was like,
Yeah, it's just for Pottermore so that people will
Still,
write fan fiction
Sora,
about it.
That doesn't mean you should change. Accept the power you're given.
Oh, he's still alive?
Find the hearts joined to yours.
oh, with a skull like that, how could he not be?
Well,
bitch!
Me!
Oh no, it's Riku.
I'm the darkness.
I just spent 7 minutes in heaven with this man.
So now they're finally showing new footage.
No, this is the same stuff that they showed yesterday.
You think so?
Yep, this is exactly the same
I
stuff.
don't recall. I mean, some of it's the same, but I don't remember that.
Remember, I talked about how they didn't have like any sound effects in these
That's-
parts?
Yeah, you're right. This is the same. I mean, I just don't remember the Riku and Mickey
So
showing up.
what will Elsa accept? Light or darkness? I know, I want to know.
Wait, they're fucking giving Elsa the ultimate choice of light or darkness? That sounds interesting. Instead of what the movie was actually.
Please us more than Roxas's return, of course.
And Roxas? Yes. For the virtual world to be completely realized,
Door to darkness.
Handsome the Wise would have
Yeah.
included Roxas's full
DTD.
data in the construction.
Look, that's the entirety of Kingdom Hearts 2. It's making you say DTD 15 million times.
Down to dick.
Is that?
That's
Oh,
not
shit!
what it
That's
means.
Aqua.
What up, motherfucker? Welcome
I just
back.
thought it was evil Riku.
Aqua is Kyrie's counterpart.
Okay.
Ven is Sora's, and Terra is Riku's.
So what's okay? Every single trailer thus far has had this scratched metal background thing
It's
going
just
on.
a gimmick.
Do you reckon there's a game at the end that's going to be like scratched metal? Oh, that's it?
No, it's gonna be polished metal.
I don't think so. They're probably gonna cut to the in-person conference now and start talking. Like, we've had a shit ton of gameplay release trailers. Now they're gonna be like, here's our developers here to tell you things.
As somebody who actively plays
Still got,
Final
what, like
Fantasy
another half
14,
an
I'm
hour,
super
right?
excited.
Oh no, we might actually be close to the end.
That might be it. That might be the whole thing.
I mean, do they really need to talk?
Thanks
Because
for
they
joining
showed us enough to get
Square
us hype
Enix
about
E3
stuff.
Showcase 2018.
That's it. That's the whole thing. That's literally 40 minutes. Not even that. That was 20 minutes. That was half an hour. Oh, God. We got more out of Devolver Digital. Was that it?
Yep,
Oh,
that's it.
wow.
We're
Holy
done.
crap.
The post show is patting ourselves on the back about
Kingdom
Octopath
Hearts 3?
Traveler. No. They can't just release the same footage for Kingdom Hearts 3. They fucked up so bad.
Yeah.
They literally are like, here's this really expensive vase that we have. We're going to show it to you today.
Mhm.
And then the next day, they're like, here's that same vase. Oh, God!
So, real quickly, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, they showed that. They actually had, like, a lot more to show about that.
Yeah, but it's
So-
just a generic stealth investigation.
It's Far Cry, yeah.
exploration game.
They didn't show the Avengers project, which is something that they've been hinting at showing for a while now, which surprised me. Kingdom Hearts 3, obviously. Octopath Traveler they showed, which still looks great. And I'm glad they didn't show anything more than that, because I just want to play that game. Life is Strange, again, showed pretty much the same shit. Right? Dragon Quest 6? No, 11. Yeah, Dragon Quest 11. Babylon's Fall was probably the most interesting release that they had in that thing there.
Because they didn't show any gameplay about it.
I'm pretty sure that's also the only PC release that they had as well. The other ones were all PS4 related and stuff like that. So, they also showed The Quiet Man, which was that deaf guy beat him up.
That seems fun.
I don't know. I mean, like,
I feel like it might be another prototype, or what is it? What was that one PS3 game a while back where you call something or other and you control lightning?
Oh,
Infamous. Yeah, might be something like that.
Maybe. But like, so have you guys ever played like an indie game where you can't see anything, like Blind Man's Society or anything like that? Or like Unfinished One or whatever the fuck that was called. So it's really interesting when game developers like make a game that removes a sense from the player, and if they remove like okay, so here's what my projection is going to be for that. The guy's going to be deaf, but they also showcased sound in that game, but they also didn't. It wasn't muted even when he was fighting, right? So it sounds like he might be like mostly deaf by the sounds of things. On top of that, they're probably also going to have like some sort of visual representation for sound in the game. Because I can't imagine Square Enix making a game where you're just deaf the entire time.
I think it's going to be like Daredevil. You can probably hear it via sonar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or
I don't think so. I think it's just going to be about a normal guy.
A normal guy gets up in the morning, throws on his leather jacket, beats up people at night.
I don't know if it's like
Listen,
Baby
there are
Driver.
normal people that actually do that shit.
If it's like Baby Driver, then maybe I might be okay with that. Like Baby Driver, the video game, but you're a kick artist man instead. Just Cause 4, but you know that looks like Just Cause. They didn't announce any multiplayer or nothing, so that's fucking huge disappointment. And yeah, fucking, I don't know. That seems like a waste of time. Why did they even show anything? Right? They showed everything important on other people's stages. Like the Microsoft one.
I feel like they really dropped the ball on this one pretty badly.
Like they could have done a really good deep dive into Kingdom's Heart. They could have had a couple of people come onto a stage or at least record something, pre-record something, showing a bunch of stuff. Like
Fake gamer.
Like, I'm going to give them points for not going to the stage and not having people who can't introduce stuff. They get double points for having Keith David do the voiceover, but just their choice of release games is... I mean, they have to release Tomb Raider, right? Because it's Tomb Raider. And they went more in depth in it. And I'm sure people that like Tomb Raider will enjoy it, right? But other than like Babylon's Fall and Octopath Traveler, I really didn't care that much about most of the other releases.
Yeah, so
I'm kind of surprised they talked about Final Fantasy XIV's new patch, but not Final Fantasy their roadmap for Final Fantasy XV's continued releasing. That's so weird.
A lot of people like
like with 14, you're not making any more money off of it, right? With 15, you could just be like, we're going to release another new DLC.
Well, they still are making money off of 14, but like everybody who's playing 14,
just subscription based, right?
Yeah, I mean 14. Everyone is at the end of Alexander at this point, and they're like, "What else are we going to do? What is our after store blood content? You know, leading up to the next expansion.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
I mean, they'll do a continued release just like post Dragon Song War.
Mm-hmm.
Look, the next expansion is not coming anytime soon. It takes them like 2 or 3 years to roll out the new expansions.
Yeah,
they'll just keep releasing content patches and being a Manderville, man.
I mean, Just remember
If
to
you don't
pet
know
your
what that is,
lalas.
don't look it up.
Oh, don't worry. All of the stuff you guys are talking about right now is like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like,
Dave, you'd be a fucking Manderville man in a second.
oh,
brother.
okay. Explain that to
We
me
need to
what
get
it is.
Dave into Final Fantasy
Yeah,
14.
Dave would fucking love being a Manderville man.
Yeah.
Why?
He
What
plays
is
a
it?
rogue din. He's in nothing but his skivvies, and he does the Manderville.
I don't know what the Mandeville is. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's not the Manderville man, but that's what I think Dave would do.
Look, the Manderville quest line is what would happen when you take a very serious game like Final Fantasy and put a dude that likes to roam around in his underwear solving crimes badly. Solving crimes badly while pile driving people left and right.
So they made a Yakuza game inside of the Final Fantasy game.
I guess that's close enough, actually.
Okay. Yeah,
It's
okay.
more like Yakuza meets Sherlock Holmes.
I'd fucking play that game.
Yeah, you would play that game. It's very much
I'd
you.
play that game. All right.
You can race chocobos. You can play cards. You can also be an astrologian if you're a loser, I guess.
Yeah, that does sound like a loser thing
I
to do.
mean, I'm not a healer. I usually tank DPS, but hey.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's do what we do for all these shows and rate them from 0 to 10 on your enjoyment level of the actual stuff itself, right? So, what are we thinking here, guys? Arthur, where are you sitting on the 10 scale? This is the two people that couldn't be more hyped about Square Enix, right? After watching that, what are you rating it?
6.5.
Damn.
They dropped the ball so hard.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 3 was a disappointment. Just Cause 4 introduced new stuff, but I just don't care about Just Cause.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so short. Like they had to have the Twitch team talk for like 30 or 40 minutes before their presentation ever started.
Yep.
They were late launching, and they only had one interview with anyone of any substance. The guy at the very beginning.
Yeah. Zippy, what's your rating? Out of 10.
I'll give him an 8.
Fucking
I enjoyed it.
What?
I enjoyed it.
What?
I
Okay,
enjoyed.
what was-
I enjoyed the trailers.
Okay.
And I enjoyed so Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Yeah, it's a stealth game. I mostly play games for story, so as long as the story is good, I'll just fucking look past it. Kingdom Hearts 3, I've been hyped about that game since the end of Kingdom Hearts 2, man. So I don't fucking care if they showed you the same trailer as they did yesterday. The fact that they fucking are coming out with Kingdom Hearts 3 is what I'm hyped about. Final Fantasy 14, I fucking play that thing and I grind that shit, so I'm excited. I'm super excited about the new class.
So Square Enix can do literally no wrong, is what you're saying here.
I've always liked Square Enix, so yeah, no. It's like it's in the Zork category with me.
All right, so here's my rating, ladies and gentlemen. Babylon's Fall, 1 point. Yep. Octopath Traveler, 2 points. They released a new IP, Quiet Man. I'll give them that, right? I'm going to take a point away because they fucking hella dumped Hitman, and Warner Brothers had to pick that shit up, right? Missed opportunity there. 2 points. That's what I'm giving them. 2 fucking points. This is what fucking annoys me, right? They have this huge E3 stage. They have unlimited potential for what they could show, what they could talk about, what they could talk about their upcoming projects. They could, build hype for things that are coming in a year and a half, right? But they don't. They just like literally pump out like fucking things that they've already shown on other people's stages, right? They don't even go into details under the projects that they do have. Like literally there's a trailer and that's it. And that's all we got. Like,
nah, they're going to talk about all that shit in Japan.
Sure, but I'm not Japanese.
I understand. That's just how they do.
Yeah, well, I don't know. 2 out of 10. And Square Enix, you can put that on your box.
2 out of 10. Holy shit, Dave. You're rating them under EA?
Yes, I am.
Yes. You're a madman.
I would never fucking do that. I would switch those
you
things.
Motherfucker, you were the real Hitman here.
Yeah. It was going to be 3 out of 10, but then they dropped fucking Hitman, dude. Come on.
Nah, man. Square Enix is way better than EA, dude.
I don't know. I have a vested interest in EA's products being engaging and stuff like that. I like the Battlefield games. I like the potential of Anthem. Nothing in Square Enix is for me. Right? Nothing
And
at all.
that's fine.
And also,
I'm all about Square Enix, so that's why I gave it the rating I did.
At least EA. I mean, you have to give it this point. At least EA managed to use their time on stage adequately in comparison to what Square Enix did.
They threw interns at the slaughter. I mean, fucking not Battlefield, Star Wars Battlefront. They just threw that.
Well,
guy
they have a
out
lot
into
of
the
ground to
fire.
cover up, right? They have a lot of ground to make back for their mistakes and what they did. So
I just can't get behind EA.
you don't have to get behind EA. It's more about like, and my rating is more based on like my time that they wasted, right? Like, and I fucking shit on EA. I gave it a fucking 4, but there were products in there that I was more interested in, and that scale. And I actually was going to give it a 6 originally, and I talked myself down, right? Same thing here. Like, I watched 30 minutes of basically trailers for games I don't care too much about. And the ones that I were interested in, they just kind of like, here's a teaser. Okay, see you in 4 years or never. Like, yeah. So that's me. That's me in a nutshell. So, anywho, interesting stuff all around. We pretty much, I was hoping for a lot more. I was like, they had a lot of time. The next one's going to be in about 2 hours time, roughly. In about an hour and a half, we'll be putting the stream back up again, I guess. But we're going to be coming back with Ubisoft, and I'm going to be joined by James Corp for that. I don't know if either of you two want to join in on that. I know, Arthur, you're going to be busy, so like...
I got streams.
You got streams, yeah, I understand. But yeah, Ubisoft for me, another company that I'm interested in seeing how they... Because, out of everyone that I can think of, Ubisoft have done the most to like make their games great again in the space that they have. So I'm interested to see where their products go with this. So,
I mean, it's probably going to be a new Assassin's Creed game.
I mean, that's already being confirmed.
That'd be hilarious if they only released one Assassin's Creed announcement.
Oh, it's all Assassin's Creed. What was that? What was that one game that like was rock, paper, scissors with Vikings, samurais, and knights?
Oh, the
For Honor bullshit.
Yeah, For Honor. Yeah.
No, they've done a lot to fix that game too. Like all their projects and stuff, they haven't abandoned them whatsoever. Anyway, we'll talk about that in the Ubisoft stuff. If you guys want to talk about it, you should fucking show up and talk about it with me. But anyway,
no, I'm good.
Yeah, that's what I figured. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Again, I feel like I need to talk about this because I released a fucking breakdown of Cyberpunk 2077, and it's literally like exploded. Like it hit a viral train or something like that, and it's like yeah, crazy. But make sure you go check that out because I'm really proud of it. But yeah, see you in an hour and a half for Ubisoft. And yeah, more E3 to come, I guess. Thanks for joining us, fellas.
No problem.